Yes, how's it going? This is the video that I deleted that I promised I'd refresh. It's how to make cone leads. So this is what we're going to need to do it. 2 blocks of wood, 4 screws, and a step bit, and a drill bit as well. Yes, and obviously a drill. Yes, you take your wood, and they don't have to be serial killer accurate, but they do need to be even. Then you put 4 screws in it, not too close to the edge, not too far away from the edge. Just check to make sure it's still straight before you continue. You put another one in. You just put 2 on the bottom as well. 1 more. There you go. So this is what I'm going to use, this step bit here. There you go. So that's the dimensions of the bit. This one here I made for 2. It works very well. Made a whole bunch of these today. If you want to make them shorter, you just put some sand in the bottom. That's it, basically speaking. And you'll end up with short ones. If you just want the pointy ones, then you don't need to go as far. So I'm just going to drill in here in the middle. So there we go. I don't want to go all the way to the end. They become too heavy. How I size these ones is I just clip the end off the lead weight with a pair of snips, and then you just weigh them and cut them until to the weight that you want. That's basically it. So the next part of the process is to drill a little hole for the guide wire for holding the tail wire. There you go. And I forgot to talk about the wire I used to center the tail wires. You could use anything. This is a bit of mild stainless steel. It's easy to bend. You could use the coat hanger, whatever you got. This is what I'm talking about here. That goes in there, like this. And then you can just adjust this and move it up and down according to how long you want it. This is a tail wire I've made. I have a video on how to do that as well. You could incorporate a bait clip into it if you wanted. I'll link that video in the description. I put a angel clip on the end of it. I usually fishing for flatfish, and it suits the rigs that I've designed for it. And I'll link them in the description as well if you're new to the channel and you haven't seen it before. And if you want to see them in action, I'll link a flatfish video in the description as well. So you move this one out of the way. You put it on like that. Put it in there. There you go. Now we just center it. You get the picture. This is ready to go. You can put some lead in this now. That's it. Obviously they're not going to last 100 years, right, because they're made of wood, right? But normal casts are very expensive. Like a double one will cost you 70 quid or something like that, and these are just bits of wood you found lying around the place. Literally, I don't buy this stuff. I just find it like scrap wood wherever, you know, and then I just take it and drill a hole in it. And I think everybody's got 4 screws knocking around the place and a drill. Normally when I'm making lead, I'll have a mask and glasses and gloves and all the rest of it. For the sake of the video, I'm standing far away from the lead and the wind's going the other way. But I will put gloves and glasses on when I'm pouring the lead. So it's almost time to pour. I'll just give you a look inside. And as I was saying, you can adjust the height on this. And when I pour the lead in, of course this is going to move to the side, but you have 10-15 seconds just to encourage it to be in the middle. You don't have to be crazy fast, but you know, don't walk off and look for a screwdriver. You know what I mean? We're going to use this drill bit, right? There you go. That's it there. Maybe just let it go hard. I poured in a little bit too much, but you just trim that off afterwards. There we go. Get a pair of pliers and pull that out. Still a little bit hot. There you go. So there it is there. Now I'm going to trim it to size. I just use the bowl cutters. You can use whatever you want. There you go. Like all of this, I actually made these today. I already made these ones here. This is a double one. Yeah, works fantastically. But it is very important to get those screws nice and tight so the lead doesn't leak out through the sides of it. With this double setup, I made 6 in just about as many minutes, you know what I mean? So I hope you liked it. I hope it saves you some money, and I hope it catches some fish. I'm Billy. This is Billy making leadways. Wherever you are in the world, remember, I'll see you on the beach. Bye.